first at 6 o'clock. Results following a Target 8 investigation.
We have learned 5 murders and nearly 24 rapes are now solved because of a new state law forcing inmates to turn over their DNA. Last year, Target 8 exposed how prisoners were refusing to give up their DNA and getting away with it. Because of that investigation, lawmakers took action.
Now the DNA is being used to solve dozens of crimes, including the rape and murder of a Muskegon County woman nearly 2 decades ago.
Target 8 investigator Ken Kolker first exposed this problem last year. He joins us right now live in studio. Ken?
Yeah, Brian and Sue, police confirm a major break in the 1993 murder of 19-year-old Wanda Musk with DNA from a convicted killer who's been in a Michigan prison since 2 years after her death. A man who had refused to give up his DNA until this new law gave him no choice.
We had good memories, and that's the only thing that holds us.
Wanda Musk grew up in Twin Lake, northeast of Muskegon, but moved to the Flint area after her dad died.
So much in life that was ahead of her that she could have had, and that was all taken out in just one night, you know, and it's gone.
Her aunt and uncle, Carol and Ron Mast, raised her as their own. She was an aspiring artist, went to Grand Rapids Community College, then transferred to Mott Community College. And on November 14th, 1993, she was working third shift at a Flint area party store. It was just before the end of her shift, about 7 in the morning, that she disappeared. Police found her naked body, her mouth gagged, along a road 4 miles away. She had been raped. And that started an investigation that kept leading to the same place. Nowhere.
And after a while, we kept thinking, well, either this guy's dead or he's in prison or something.
Something like maybe he was out among them.
You don't know but what a person that you walk across the street could be the person that did it.
The family's hopes were raised after the state passed a law last year forcing the prison system to take DNA from all prisoners.
They said all along that the case would probably be solved with DNA.
A Target 8 investigation had found thousands of prisoners were refusing to give up their DNA despite a law requiring it, and that the prison system refused to force them.
Why should the prisoner be sitting in there and have some kind of rights where he don't have to give his DNA? I mean, he's violated them rights when he did the crimes.
It was that Target 8 investigation, state police say, that helped change the law and led the state police DNA lab to start months of testing. Then in January, the family in Twin Lake got the call. A DNA match for a man who's been in prison since 1995, a year after Wanda was murdered.
And he was literally hiding in prison.
Right, he's hiding in prison, you don't know it.
Police in Genesee Township confirmed the match, but refused to identify the suspect, saying only that he's in prison for another murder.
I mean, it's a relief that finally, I mean, you know, 18 years since she's passed away, that we can have some kind of a closure.
Now, detectives in Genesee Township told Target 8 they are working hard on the case, and we've learned that this may be leading them to a second suspect. It's a case we will continue to follow. Target 8, Ken Kolker.
Ken, thank you. So how many crimes are being solved with the new DNA samples? Well, our Target 8 investigation continues tonight as we break down the numbers and show you just how much this new data is helping investigators. That's tonight at 10 on WXSP and at 11 on Wood TV 8.